Dex Rinsler.
That's it.
So you're playing a brand new character. Nobody's ever heard of this guy. He's like kind of just now being introduced and whatnot. So you kind of get to take this character and do with it whatever you kind of want to, you know, as you're like the first person to play him.
For sure.
So in what way do you want this character to go?
Well, it was interesting because I think it was 2 years ago the first film, The Foretelling, came out. Zach asked me to be in the post-credit scene of that, so I kind of got a feel of that character. I saw a picture of a good family friend of mine. He was all decked out in Mandalorian armor, and I was kind of just like, oh wow, I need that. Please make me one. And so instead of just making me one, he kind of showed me how to do it. And that was really before 3D printing started. So it was the basics, Sintra, just regular rattle can spray paints. The helmet was the paper, and then you have to like Bondo and sand all of it. Did it the super OG way, I would say, from now how me and a lot of other people do it. Most challenging has to be definitely the Mandalorians. Aside from the armor, because a lot of it is being reused and repurposed, just to kind of one thing that's kind of what we wanted to do, just to have each Mandalorian kind of have that reused feel, like because in canon they are reforged and repurposed, so we kind of wanted to have that same feel. So everything's not brand new, but it's kind of new to each character as well. But for the Mandalorians, I think the hardest part is finding or making the flight suits and vests for each of them, because there's definitely a certain way those have to fit.
That looks about so good. I actually like the asymmetrical of the gray better. I'm glad that worked out. I was also thinking for before he gets his armor, he can come with like a scarf thingy to kind of like add some more depth, I guess. Yeah. And then I was going to wrap this around his knee to cover the piece of Velcro.
Oh, yeah. There's a tone trying to be set with this movie. I think Zach's trying to set a little more of a darker tone, I noticed, with this movie.
Yeah.
Is that influenced the way you create these costumes?
I think for some of them, for sure, definitely influences. I feel like definitely the types of paints and the way I'm weathering a lot of things. So for the Inquisitor, Galen Merrick, we wanted him to feel like an original, how the Inquisitors appear in canon with the blacks and stuff, but definitely changing some stuff on him to fit that more, the darker tone you were saying. And then same with the Mandalorians. The concepts for them, they do have like bright colors like greens and yellows, but when I go to weather them, they're going to be a lot matted down, a lot darker, to kind of influence what Zach's trying to come across on the film.
How do you see Dax developing in the future?
Yeah, I never really gave a lot of thought about this until Zach contacted me about the little post-credit scene in his original film. He's kind of this lone wolf within his clan. He definitely has his certain way about him, I would say, and I really like that because, like I said, I didn't give him much thought, so I really liked how Zach was kind of envisioning him. I was right on board with him. I think for right now, for the next couple of maybe like the year or two, I definitely want to regain a lot of what I had, because I live on Sanibel, and which recently got really devastated because of Hurricane Ian, so my shop was sadly washed away because we got 7 to 8 feet of water. I've been slowly gaining back my tools and such that I used to do, so this film has kind of pushed that a lot further along, which I'm really happy about. A while ago I did have a GoFundMe, but I raised what I needed to rebuild a lot of what I had, which I'm very appreciative of. But right now that is closed just because I felt like I got what I needed out of it, and it has helped me very much throughout these past months. So thank you to everyone who did support me with that.
Well, I appreciate your time, my man, and all the work that you do, man. Best of luck on this film and the rest of all the work that you do, CGS and wherever that goes and everything.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, man.